Our women's singles gold medal match, the top singles player on the women's side, Sofia 7, taking on Bobby Oshiro. What a cross-court backhand roll. Missed return. Game 1 goes to 7. She takes it 15-7. Really good point construction there from Oshiro. Missed return. Will play 3 here in our women's pro singles gold medal match. Seving! Full out sprint. And we have arrived at championship point. Seving stellar season continues as she is golden once again. The champ is back in action, the top seed and #1 women's singles player on tour, Sofia 7, back into the semifinals. 11 golds on the APP tour this season. It has been a banner year for 7. This is how we got here. And we see the quarterfinal, 7 topping Jess Warren. Our first of 2 semis, Cedarquist and Stewart, coming up next. We've already discussed that match and where the potential pitfalls for Stewart and Cedarquist could lie. As we take a look at this first semifinal in Seving and Huynh McClain, what should we expect to see?
Well, and Doreen, you touched upon it a couple of matches ago, as well, last match, as far as who has a higher gear, and Seving is able to just kick it into another gear when she senses trouble. And I don't know if Trang is going to be able to match that. We saw McClain do a very good job in the quarterfinal, taking balls at or inside the baseline, coming forward, putting pressure with the approach. But I just feel that Seving moves better on the court than Turkovic did. She's got more weapons.
Cleaner returns.
Yeah, so I think Seving's not going to give you many free points. You're going to have to work for all of it. So can McClain do it? Yes. Is she going to have to play absolutely clean and not make very few errors? Yes. Is she probably going to have to play a match of her life? Yes.
And at that point, when you're talking about facing an opponent in Seving that doesn't give away a lot of free points, it's as much physical, technical as it is mental.
Big time mental.
Yeah.
Because you know that you're going to have to work for every single point.
First point does go to McClain. Seving 19 medals on tour this year in total. As we mentioned, 11 of them gold. Well-constructed point, but you just saw the pace there be too much for McClain to handle.
That's exactly what I was going to say. McClain can hang with Seving in a baseline game, but I don't think she's going to be able to match up with the power. And we just saw Seving really put some power behind. Trang wasn't able to catch up to it on the volley. A little bit of a miss hit there for Seving.
First match for Seving today on championship court. She's been out on the outer court, so there is a feeling out process.
Yeah.
How is this court playing differently than the outer courts?
Well, a big part of it is that you're not out in the sun. So in reality, the bowler is playing a little bit faster in here.
Contributing to some of the mishits we see?
Yeah, potentially.
Missed third from Seving. If you're McClain, you'll take the way that this match has started.
Oh, just wide.
McClain asking for confirmation that ball was in fact wide. Howard Simon, our lead ref for this match. Leslie Shaughnessy, our tracking referee. 3-all. Another missed third for Seving. So a spate of unforced errors from the top seed. Such a smooth pickup on the backhand side from Seving.
Yeah, easy pickup, doesn't stress, regains composure, moves back middle of the court. You know, and that right there just forces McClain to think that she has to go even wider.
Oh, what a forehand roll from Seving. My goodness.
I mean, McClain couldn't do anything but just watch that go past her right there. That forehand, wrong-footed McClain, froze her right in the middle of the court.
Off the edge guard, another point for Seving. But to go back to your point about feeling like you have to go for more, that's what we saw play out in the men's singles semifinal between Howells and Wazir.
Yeah.
Howells was dotting lines, and it forced Wazir to feel like he had to go for a little bit more, and it caused some errors.
So McClain's now starting to find herself hitting off the back foot. Seving's able to step in. Seving's able, yes, I did just trip over the light, and these two up here are giving me a hard time. Seving is now able to step into the ball, put a lot more pressure on.
Paints the line there with the forehand as McClain heads to the sideline for the timeout. We wouldn't be giving you that look if you hadn't said prior to the start of the broadcast, at least I won't run into the lights this week.
I said I wasn't going to hit my head on the lights.
Nope,
I didn't say I
said.
wasn't going. I did say that there was a good chance of me tripping over the legs. At least I wasn't going to hit my head on the lights this week.
Still have 3 days to go. McClain taking a timeout on championship court, trailing by 4 here in game number 1 of our women's singles semifinal. Our producer, Hank Greening, making a very good point. Day's not over yet, Chad.
I'm more likely to fall down the stairs than I am to...
Seving settling into a rhythm here over the last handful of points. And even though we mentioned that McClain may be able to hang with Seving in a ground stroke rally, it feels like with the longer points go on, as long as Seving is making balls, she has the upper hand.
Well, and part of it is what I was talking about. If Seving is stepping into the ball, she's taking the ball to the baseline, inside the baseline, it's going to push McClain back on the back foot, and there's not going to be a whole lot that she's going to be able to do. Oh. Other than that, nice angle right there from McClain. No, not getting that.
So a great angle and an excuse me winner off the net cord. Pull McClain back within 2.
Ooh.
Unforced error there off the forehand wing.
Yeah, you don't see
timeout.
Don't see that very often from Seving, where she's created the shorter ball and then she overhits it, pushes it deep.
Nice exchange. McClain is pulled level.
Yeah, it's been a good job from McClain. I was just watching the footwork of Seving there, and it isn't as crisp as what we usually see. She's keeping her off balance.
Able to force the error there. And, players are human. There is a tendency to, when you are playing well and you get a lead, you back off just a bit, even though you don't mean to, and it can create a lull. A missed return is one of the reasons why maintaining a high level across the board is so difficult. Back-to-back missed returns off of the Seving serve have pushed it out to a 3-point lead.
11-8.
It's a beautiful read there from Seving. Recognized the ball was going to be shorter than she anticipated. Got to it, put it away without the panic, and it is back out to 4 just like that. As quickly as McClain pulled level, Seving answered with a 4-point run of her own.
and that's where we talk about Seving can step it up another gear. She sensed the pressure coming from McClain. She fixed the footwork. She kicked it into another gear, started applying more pressure of her own, and she just, flips that switch, and now all of a sudden it's back up by 4. And if she keeps this intensity right here, it's going to be tough for McClain to really do anything.
Seving is not immune from losing, but she does have 7 golds in women's singles on the season. What is it going to take for somebody to knock off Seving when she's playing this well?
Find a way to disrupt her rhythm. We have seen where she has struggled is when she's playing against the players that come up and take control of the kitchen line before she can.
One of the reasons why she struggled in her outing against Bobby Oshiro in Newport Beach.
Well, yeah, you look at the players that have beat Seving, and Oshiro and Pei Kao, both of those.
And Kat Stewart.
The
only 3 players, and Megan Fudge at the beginning of the year. But.
Yeah. But the 3 most recent, they had the power, they had the control, but they came forward and took control of the kitchen line.
Good overhead put away there from McClain. She's back in this, just a 2-point deficit. Showing a lot of fight here in game number 1. And again, the errors flaring up for Seving. Timeout taken here, her second and final, as she has been unable to pull away. She's put distance between herself and McClain. 4 points, 2 separate times, 8-4 and then 12-8. But credit McClain for hanging in and making Seving work.
Yeah, and McClain's not going to back down. McClain has had success of her own. But again, she's now coming forward, putting that pressure on, and I know I harp on it each time, but the women's game is quickly starting to mimic the men's game as far as whoever controls the kitchen line usually controls the point.
I thought you were going to say with the big serve.
Oh, that as well, and the big forehand, and the power, and everything else. But the ladies used to go, and it still is, but it's a lot more baseline game. But now we're really seeing them come forward.
Are the women still too nice in terms of putting the ball away?
They're too nice as far as going at somebody that's
right
up at the kitchen line, going into the body.
I don't think that would ever be my problem.
No.
Lots of other problems, but not that. Oh, beautiful from Seving. Well constructed, put it deep in the corner, rewarded with the put away volley. And now a game point for Sofia 7. Missed return as Sofia 7 takes advantage of the first opportunity. 1 game away for 7, moving back into Championship Sunday.
See ya, hun. Dad, let's fix that knee.
I'll make an appointment.
For more natural feel and a faster recovery, we're going to use Rosa Robotics and Persona, the personalized knee.
Remember your exercises, Dad. Looking like yourself again.
Feeling like it too.
Are you ready to meet your grandpa?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Championship Court. Sofia 7 took game number 1 over Trang Huynh McClain 15-11. 7 looking to make it to yet another Championship Sunday. She's already won 7 golds in women's singles on the season.
Game number 2, come in, 0-0.
Oh, McClain, those are opportunities that she cannot afford to let go begging.
No, I mean, she has to take advantage of every opportunity she gets and let a couple of opportunities go begging in game 1. Needs to really be clean here in game 2.
Instead, error off the forehand wing. And Seving able to take game number 1, even though she wasn't particularly clean for stretches, had a couple of bobbles to put it together when it mattered. Nice get, but it left the court open.
That's just a situation where you're holding on for dear life right there. McClain running sideline to sideline, corner to corner.
Just wide.
Yeah, just a little too big on the take back there from Seving. Caught it a little late, so that paddle was open just a little more than what she wanted.
1-3.
Ooh, that was close.
This time McClain pushes it long. They're trading errors here.
4-2.
McClain just a little hesitant, trying to bump it back over. Those balls are so tough. Frustration evident on the face of Huynh McClain as she turns around. Another point for Seving. It's a 4-point lead. McClain calling a timeout here in game number 2.
Yeah. I mean, again, we talk about how important it is for McClain to stay clean, how she has to try and apply the pressure to Seving. But what she's finding herself more and more right now is hitting off the back foot, not able to get the ball deep enough to really apply any pressure, and then Seving's, just making her scramble.
Seving, we've talked about her ability to inject power. She's also very comfortable just grinding down her opponents until the inevitable end. Yeah,
and that's what makes her so tough. And we've talked about it. It's, she'll feel some pressure. She'll step up a gear. And then if that is answered, then she'll step it up another gear.
Seving through all of her matches to this point in straights. Took down Amber Pollacker 2-9 in the round of 16 before topping Jess Warren 16-7, 18-16 in game number 1. That one was going on behind us during the Cedarquist and Hendry match. Warren made Seving work, but her ability to withstand her opponent, also something that differentiates her from the rest of the players on tour.
Well, she's very smart out there, and that comes from the tennis background, right?
Yes.
The understanding of angles, the understanding of patterns, the ability to change it, move the ball around, make adjustments.
15 seconds.
Back to play with Sofia Seving up by 4 in game number 2. She took game number 1, 15-11. Whips the cross-court forehand winner, does Seving. It's a 5-point lead.
And that's where McClain takes one step to the left to try to cover the line. Seving so strong she can whip it cross court.
Huge serve from Seving produces the error.
Oh, and then gets a net roller to top it off. But again, we talked about it. I swear that these nets here have been cranked so tight that we have seen, I think, only one ball today in 6 matches hit the net and not go over.
App's not coming back. Seving with a commanding 10-2 lead. Seving passing shot winner, make it 11-2. And I know there's still a tour championship to go and still a championship Sunday. But, Chad, you've been around this game a long time. Where does this season that Sofia Seving is having stack up?
Oh, put me on the spot. Honestly, I think the bigger accomplishment for Seving is her doubles game and how quickly she's adjusted to that. I mean, she's winning doubles in gold. She's won doubles in mixed. Opening the season, we're like, yeah, this girl can play singles. And then she's still figuring out the doubles game. Well, she figured out the doubles game pretty dang quick.
Seving has won back-to-back golds in women's doubles alongside Shelby Bates in Chicago and in Fort Lauderdale. They will not be playing this tournament together as she misses that return. Another point for McClain. The mixed doubles gold that you referenced came alongside Casey Diamond in Midland. Oh, what a get.
She's there. Oh.
Goodness, both players full out. Well-deserved applause.
McClain's like, yes, I got it.
No.
Why are you there already? Just let me have one.
Missed return, another point for Seving. And another timeout taken by Huynh McClain.
13-5.
Seving with a hold over this second game, 13-5. And it's because of plays like this, as we take a look back at our Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match. Seving just too good.
Well, again, right, it's the court coverage for Seving. McClain is able to come forward, put some pressure on. A nice touch volley there. Seving gets to it. McClain gets to the next one. She's like, yeah, I've got a chance down the line. No. Seving covering that one as well. The movement, the court presence, tough to beat.
The transition game, the ability to turn defense into offense, something that we don't talk about that much, but we definitely should.
15 seconds.
Sofia Seving 2 points away from booking her ticket back into Championship Sunday. Beautiful touch from Seving. Well played. Match point.
Yeah, a good ball there from McClain. Gets
McClain's
it down. No, go ahead.
No, I was going to cap it, so go for it.
Gets it down to the feet of Seving. I mean, that's in reality, that's pretty much the only weakness of any player, is if you can get it right at their toes.
And wind, as we've seen at points this year. McClain trying to cut it back with the slice to no avail. Match point number 2. Seving books it. Cruise control for the top seed. She is into Championship Sunday in straights for an opportunity for her 8th gold medal in women's singles this season.
Came to the game with a brand new sauce. Get ready, got the 1, 2, 3, move it. I got the sauce to make.
Here's your juice.
I got the sauce to make you go.
Oh, you got me.
Brand new. Are you ready for this? Something better than this. 1, 2, 3.
Let them win again.
Switch it up.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Looking for ways to keep active and mobile? Try Penetrex. Penetrex is different than other products with no greasiness, irritation, or unpleasant odors. Made with unique ingredients, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Penetrex, the #1 online rated joint and muscle cream.
Well, to no surprise, Sofia Seving, the 1 seed, moving back into Championship Sunday. Tested a little bit by Huynh McClain, but really came through strong. She's going to join Dorian Croft courtside in our Franklin post-match interview.
Sofia, congratulations. Yet another Championship Sunday coming for you in women's singles. In a day where so many players were pushed to 3 games, you got through all of your matches in straights. What did you like the most about the way that you played today?
Not having to go 3 in any match is what I loved the most about my day today. I'm trying to conserve as much energy as I can for my doubles days because they've been very long lately, which is awesome because that means I'm doing well. But yeah, I'm just very happy with how I played today. I love this court. It's very nice. It's shadowed. Don't have to be in the sun, so I'm really happy.
So other than being happy about not having to go 3, what was it that allowed you to get through your matches in such efficient fashion?
I think it was a good idea for me to get here early because the conditions are so different than in Florida. Florida has been so humid. Here it's very dry, so I knew I had to come with time to kind of adjust. So I think that time that I had training the last 2 days has really helped me.
Well, since your doubles days have been long, we'll get you off the court now. Sofia Seving back into Championship Sunday. She's already in. Who is going to meet her there? Stay with us to find out. Our second semifinal is coming up next.